Part 1 covered the 10 through 6 most public transportation-friendly cities in the world. Today, we will go over the top 1 through 5. 5. Oslo. Oslo, the capital of Norway, has an efficient, well-integrated, and eco-friendly public transportation system, which is known for its convenience, sustainability, and ease of use. The city's transportation network is operated by Ruter, the public transportation authority responsible for coordinating buses, trams, metro, ferries, and regional trains. Here's an overview of Oslo's public transportation. The Oslo Metro, known locally as the T-Bane, is the backbone of the city's public transport system. It's the largest metro system in Scandinavia and covers both the central urban area and the suburbs. The T-Bane consists of 5 lines, numbered from 1 to 5, that radiate out from the city centre, covering over 100 stations and serving neighbourhoods across Oslo and the surrounding areas. The T-Bane operates from 5 a.m. to 1 a.m. on weekdays, with slightly extended hours on weekends. Trains typically run every 5 to 10 minutes during peak hours and every 15 to 20 minutes late at night. Oslo's trams, known as trikken, provide a scenic and eco-friendly way to navigate the city. They are particularly useful for travel within the city centre and nearby neighbourhoods. Oslo's tram network consists of 6 lines and covers much of the central city, connecting key districts and landmarks. The trams are easily recognisable by their blue and white colour scheme and are an important part of Oslo's public transportation culture. Operating hours: trams generally run from 5 a.m. to midnight, with frequent services during peak hours and less frequent services late at night and on weekends. Oslo has an extensive bus network that covers areas not reached by the metro or trams, particularly in the outer suburbs and surrounding towns. Buses are a key part of the transport network, especially for travel outside the city centre. Buses operate on both local and regional routes, with frequent service in urban areas and less frequent services in rural or suburban regions. Key bus terminals include Jernbanetorget and Oslo Bus Terminal, which connect buses to other forms of transport like trains and the T-Bane. Oslo also operates night buses, which run after the regular transport services stop for the night. For trips outside of Oslo to the surrounding Akershus region and beyond, NSB V operates a network of commuter trains. These trains provide access to nearby towns and cities, including Drammen, Asker, Lillestrøm, and Ski. Key routes: commuter trains run frequently to key locations around Oslo, providing a reliable and fast way to travel in and out of the city. Connections: most commuter train lines stop at Oslo Central Station, Oslo S, where passengers can transfer to the T-Bane, trams, buses, or long-distance trains. 4. New York City. New York City's public transportation system is one of the largest and most comprehensive in the world, operated primarily by the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, MTA. The city's network includes subways, buses, commuter trains, ferries, and bicycles, providing access across 5 boroughs: Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island, and extending into neighboring areas. Here's a detailed look at the different components of NYC's public transport. The New York City subway is the core of the city's public transit system and one of the busiest in the world, serving over 5 million passengers daily during normal operations. It's known for its extensive reach, operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There are 472 stations across 36 lines, making it one of the most expansive subway systems globally. The subway lines are color-coded and lettered or numbered, for example, A, B, 1, 2, with express and local services running on different tracks. Operating hours: one of the system's key features is its 24/7 service, a rarity among major subway systems. This makes it invaluable for the city's never-sleep culture, particularly for commuters, tourists, and workers who need to travel at any hour. Fares and ticketing: the base fare for a subway ride is $2.90, payable via the Omni system, a tap-and-go contactless system, or the traditional Metro card. Unlimited ride Metro cards are available for 7-day and 30-day periods. Express and local trains: the subway operates a combination of express and local trains. Express trains only stop at major stations, while local trains stop at every station along the route. Challenges: while the NYC subway is efficient and convenient, it has faced challenges related to aging infrastructure, occasional delays, and overcrowding, especially during peak hours. The MTA bus system complements the subway by reaching areas that aren't as accessible by train, especially in outer boroughs like Staten Island, Eastern Queens, and the Bronx. The bus system consists of local, express, and select bus service, SBS, routes. Local buses, these buses run frequently and make many stops along designated routes. Express buses are more comfortable and quicker, providing long-distance connections between Manhattan and the outer boroughs. They charge a higher fare, around $6.75, but are ideal for commuters. Select bus service, SBS buses are a faster option for busy routes. They use dedicated bus lanes and require passengers to prepay at ticket machines before boarding to reduce delays. Fares and payment: bus fares are the same as the subway fare, and passengers can use the Omni system or MetroCard for payment. Transfers between buses or between the bus and subway are free within a 2-hour window. The Staten Island Ferry is one of New York City's most iconic transportation options, and it's free of charge. The ferry connects Manhattan, at Whitehall Terminal, to Staten Island, St. George Terminal, serving around 22 million passengers a year. Schedule and duration: the ferry runs 24/7, with departures every 15 to 30 minutes during peak hours. The journey takes approximately 25 minutes and offers spectacular views of New York Harbor, including the Statue of Liberty and the Manhattan skyline. Commuter trains: LR, Metro North New Jersey Transit for those commuting to and from the suburbs. New York offers 3 major commuter rail systems: Long Island Railroad, LIRR. The LR connects Manhattan with Long Island, offering extensive service to both the island's north and south shores. LR operates out of Penn Station and the newly opened Grand Central Madison Terminal. Metro North Railroad, serving the northern suburbs. Metro North runs trains from Grand Central Terminal to the Hudson Valley, Westchester, Connecticut, and the Bronx. New Jersey Transit, NJ Transit operates out of Penn Station and connects Manhattan to New Jersey. This is an important link for daily commuters from New Jersey into the city. All 3 services connect seamlessly with the subway, making transfers easy for commuters traveling between the city and the suburbs. Taxis and ride-sharing yellow cabs: New York City's yellow taxis are globally recognized. They are readily available in most parts of Manhattan and are metered, with fares starting at $3 and increasing based on distance and time. Ride-sharing services like Uber, Lyft, and Via are also popular in New York City, offering both standard and luxury ride options. These services are often used for shorter journeys or trips to areas where public transit is less accessible. City Bike is New York City's bike share program, with thousands of bicycles available at docking stations across Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and parts of the Bronx. City Bike offers an environmentally friendly alternative to get around the city. Bike lanes: the city has invested heavily in expanding its network of bike lanes to make cycling safer and more appealing. Protected bike lanes: many areas in Manhattan and Brooklyn have protected bike lanes, making cycling a more viable transportation option for commuters and tourists alike. In addition to the Staten Island Ferry, NYC has expanded its ferry services in recent years through the NYC Ferry system, providing connections between waterfront neighborhoods that are often underserved by subways and buses. Routes: NYC Ferry operates on 6 routes, including the East River Ferry, linking areas like Wall Street, Dumbo, Astoria, and Rockaway. Fares: the fare for the NYC Ferry is $4 per ride, making it a scenic and relatively affordable option for traveling between the city's waterfront neighborhoods. 3. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is renowned for its efficient, affordable, and highly integrated public transportation system, which is widely regarded as one of the best in the world. With a combination of high-speed trains, buses, ferries, and modern trams, the city's public transit network serves millions of commuters every day, making it the most popular mode of transport among both residents and tourists. The MTR is the backbone of Hong Kong's public transport system, and it's known for its speed, cleanliness, and punctuality. It's the most popular and widely used form of transportation in the city, with over 5 million passengers a day. The MTR network covers almost every part of Hong Kong, from the dense urban areas to more remote locations like the New Territories and Lotau Island. Lines and coverage: the MTR has 11 lines, including the Airport Express, that connect Hong Kong Island, Kowloon, the New Territories, and Lok Tau Island. Key stations like Central, Admiralty, Mung Kok, and Tsim Sha Tsui are vital hubs for commuters. Airport Express. This special line connects Hong Kong International Airport to the city centre in about 24 minutes, with stops at major districts like Kowloon and Central. Efficiency and comfort. The MTR is renowned for its high level of efficiency, with trains arriving every 2 to 4 minutes during peak hours. The stations are air-conditioned, spacious, and equipped with escalators, elevators, and accessible facilities. The trains themselves are modern, clean, and provide free Wi-Fi and charging ports. Smart ticketing. The Octopus card is the primary payment method for the MTR, allowing passengers to pay for their trips with a tap. The Octopus card can also be used for buses, trams, ferries, and even in convenience stores, making it incredibly versatile. Hong Kong's bus network is extensive, with double-decker buses being a common sight throughout the city. The bus system serves areas not directly connected by the MTR, particularly in the New Territories and outlying islands. Buses are a great way to explore less urbanized parts of Hong Kong, offering scenic views along the journey. Types of buses. Hong Kong operates a mix of regular city buses and minibuses. The larger double-decker buses serve major routes, while minibuses, with red or green tops, operate on more local, flexible routes. Green minibuses run fixed routes and accept the Octopus card. Red minibuses are more informal and allow passengers to hop on and off almost anywhere along the route, but they may not accept Octopus cards. Fares. Bus fares are distance-based, and passengers can check the fare tables at stops or use mobile apps like Citybus NWFB or KMB for fare information and route planning. The iconic Hong Kong trams, affectionately called Ding Ding because of the sound of their bells, have been operating since 1904 and are one of the city's most nostalgic forms of transport. These double-decker trams run along the northern coast of Hong Kong Island and are particularly popular for sightseeing. Routes and stops. The tram operates along 6 routes from Kennedy Town to Shau Kei Wan, passing through bustling districts like Central, Wan Chai, and Causeway Bay. Fares. Tram rides are incredibly affordable, with a flat fare, currently around $3 for adults, making them one of the cheapest ways to get around. Experience. Trams are slower compared to the MTR but offer a unique experience. Many tourists ride the trams just to take in the views of the city's skyscrapers and lively streets from the upper deck. Given Hong Kong's geography, ferries play an important role in its transport network, particularly for connecting the main islands and outlying islands. The most famous ferry route is the Star Ferry, which connects Hong Kong Island with Kowloon across Victoria Harbour. Star Ferry, one of the most scenic and historic ways to travel between Central or Wan Chai, Hong Kong Island, and Tsim Sha Tsui, Kowloon. The Star Ferry offers panoramic views of the skyline and is an iconic experience for tourists. Despite being one of the oldest transport services in the city, it remains very affordable, with fares ranging from $3 to $4 depending on the deck and time of day. Other ferries. Ferries also operate to outlying islands such as Lok Tau, Chung Chau, Lama Island, and Peng Chau. The Light Rail Transit (LRT) system primarily serves the New Territories, particularly in areas like Chuan Mun and Yuen Long. It's a great option for those living in or visiting the more suburban areas of Hong Kong, providing easy access to residential and shopping districts. 2. Stockholm. Stockholm's public transportation system is known for its efficiency, cleanliness, and integration with the city's sustainable urban design. Managed by SL Stockholm's local traffic, it includes a well-coordinated network of metro lines, buses, trams, ferries, and commuter trains that connect the city and its surrounding archipelago. The Tunnelbana, Stockholm's metro system, is the backbone of the city's public transport. It's comprised of 3 color-coded lines, green, red, and blue, that extend out into different suburbs and cover more than 100 stations. Operating hours. The metro typically runs from 5 a.m. to 1 a.m. on weekdays, with 24-hour service on weekends. Ticketing. Tickets can be bought for single journeys, or passengers can use the SL Access card, which offers daily, weekly, and monthly passes. Travelers can also use the SL app for digital tickets. One unique feature of Stockholm's metro system is that it doubles as the world's longest art gallery. Over 90 stations feature artwork, including murals, sculptures, and installations, making commuting an aesthetically enriching experience. Stockholm's Pendeltåg commuter trains serve the wider region and suburbs, covering longer distances than the metro. These trains are ideal for trips between central Stockholm and surrounding areas such as Uppsala, Södertälje, and Marsta. Stockholm's bus network covers areas not directly served by the metro or commuter trains, including more remote suburbs and parts of the city's extensive archipelago. Night buses. After the metro stops running, night buses operate throughout Stockholm, ensuring that passengers can still move around the city in the early hours. Stockholm's tram system, while smaller than its metro and bus networks, serves key areas and has seen recent expansion. TVR-Banan Line, T30, the TVR-Banan tram line is one of the most popular, providing a crucial link between metro lines and connecting outer areas of the city, like Alvik, Sickla, and Solna. Sparvåg City, this tram line operates in central Stockholm, connecting key tourist spots like Djurgården, home to Skansen and the Vasa Museum, to the central districts. Given Stockholm's location on an archipelago, ferries are an integral part of public transport. These boats connect the mainland with outlying islands, making it easy for residents and visitors to travel around the city and explore the islands. Djurgården ferries, these ferries are popular with tourists, connecting central Stockholm to the island of Djurgården, home to many major attractions. SL ferries, SL runs ferries that are part of the standard ticketing system, linking various parts of Stockholm and nearby islands. Stockholm is also known for its focus on biking and pedestrian-friendly urban planning. The city boasts an extensive network of bike lanes, and there's a bike share program available for locals and tourists. Walking is a popular way to get around, particularly in the more compact central districts like Gamla Stan, Old Town. Ticketing system and SL Access Card. Stockholm has a unified ticketing system, which means one ticket grants access to metro, buses, trams, ferries, and commuter trains within the SL network. Passengers can purchase tickets at ticket machines, via the SL app, or use the SL Access Card, a reloadable smart card. Options include single tickets, 24-hour, 72-hour, 7-day, or 30-day passes. 1. Paris. The Paris Metro is the backbone of the city's public transport. Opened in 1900, it now includes 16 lines, covering more than 300 stations, with the most famous stations featuring Art Nouveau entrances. The system is known for its high frequency, with trains arriving every few minutes, making it the primary choice for Parisians traveling within the city. Each line is color-coded and numbered, making navigation easy even for tourists. Operating hours. The metro runs from approximately 5:30 a.m. to 12:45 a.m. on weekdays and until 1:45 a.m. on Fridays, Saturdays, and public holidays. Ticketing. A single journey costs around €2, with options for day passes, Mobilis, weekly passes, Navigo, and multi-ride ticket packs, Carnet. The RE is a commuter train system that connects Paris to its surrounding suburbs and key locations like airports and Disneyland Paris. With 5 lines, A, B, C, D, E, the RE serves as a fast alternative to the metro for longer distances. It runs through central Paris with fewer stops, making it ideal for quick transit across the city. Important routes. RE connects Disneyland Paris and La Défense. RE links Paris to Charles de Gaulle Airport and Orly Airport. Ticketing. Tickets for the RE depend on distance, especially for trips outside central Paris, zones 1 to 5. Paris has a modern tram system with 10 lines, T1 to T9, with T11. The tram network primarily operates in the city's outskirts, offering a convenient option for travelers in the suburbs. Trams are especially useful for connecting metro and RE stations, and they help reduce congestion in these areas. The bus system in Paris is extensive, with over 60 routes crisscrossing the city. While buses are slower than the metro due to traffic, they are an excellent way to see the city above ground. Some key lines operate late into the night, part of the Noctilion night bus network, ensuring travel is possible even after the metro closes. In addition to its public transport network, Paris offers a bike-sharing system called Velib. It has thousands of bikes available across the city, with both regular and electric bikes. Many Parisians use Velib as part of their daily commute, often combining it with the metro or buses. Navigo Pass and Ticketing Paris has a unified ticketing system. The Navigo Pass is the most popular travel card, offering unlimited travel on metros, RER, buses, trams, and suburban trains within chosen zones. Tourists can also opt for Navigo Découverte or Paris Visite passes for unlimited travel over a set number of days. The top cities with the best public transportation systems showcase the power of efficient, well-designed transit networks in enhancing urban life. Public transportation not only reduces traffic congestion and pollution but also fosters a sense of community and inclusivity. As cities continue to grow, the importance of investing in reliable and forward-thinking transportation systems becomes even more critical for the future of urban mobility. Whether you're a daily commuter or an adventurous traveler, these cities demonstrate how public transit can transform the way we move.